Wate Self Group. Previously we are a group of women going from home to home visiting ourselves, and we collect some money so that we have at least something called sonduk. After sonduk, after a while, and we are farmers, we used to cultivate our vegetables and sometimes cereal like maize, granite, sorghum, and many things. But mainly is vegetables. We are the one feeding the Juba town with our vegetables. But after some time, we were practicing that during the war era, but when we become independent and the peace achieved, then we say it's better if we can go ahead with this group and we register it. Then we register it as a cooperative. And when we register it, and then we become legal, registered, we say, why not to look for a fund? Then we went to Youth Initiative Foundation, and we found Mr. ALBAINO, and he visit our place, and he saw what we are doing. And by then, a certain organization also helped us, build for us this facility where we are in now. Before it was on grass with raw materials. And then they built for us this facility, and we raised for them our problem that we want to process. Then they brought for us a trainer to train us how to make this thing from raw to value added. And that is why we are in this state today. One of our favorite product now, it has a market, is cassava leaf. Cassava leaf, we bring it from the garden, and then we select it. After selecting it, and then we wash it. We wash it very thoroughly, so that at least germs and anything who is not hygienic, it will go out. After washing, we bring it in the processing room. In the processing room also, we try to put them in order, and then after that, we cut it into small pieces. After cutting it into small pieces, we put it on the tray, and we take it out under the sun. It is completely organic. We don't add anything chemical on it. It is very organic. And after taking it out, it dry for 1 day or 2 days. The cassava leaves, it dry very fast. If the sun is there, sometimes 1 day it will go off. And then we bring it inside also, and then we make it, packaging it. Previously we package it on this one. But there was a time we went for regional exhibition in Rwanda, and they say they don't want their policy, they don't want the floating plastic bag because it dirty the environment, and even we learned that legislation. And now we are trying to make it on this cartas, this paper bag, so it will be easy to handle it. But our challenge with this one, people doesn't know what is inside there unless they see it from here, and they are not convinced. So now we are using both of them. Sometimes we use this one for the people who wanted it, and sometimes we use this one. But this is the final product. Now, it's become in the issue of the pricing. Previously, we sell this one with 350, and then we add to 500. But now things have gone up with the economical crisis happening in this Juba these days. We are now organizing ourselves with the new product, how we can add the value and how we can add the pricing again, so that at least to cover for us the cost of all these things. But we really appreciate Africa Development Fund for supporting us to bring those materials others are being imported from outside. So at least it cover for us for emergency. Emergency fund cover for us some of the costs, which is very high, and now we are benefiting from it. We are selling it, but still we are putting another price, new one. I don't know how much we are going to decide. It depends on the costing of the product. thing we are processing here in this center. We also process some spices. Some of the spices, we have ginger, we have shatta, which is chili. We have two types, the green one and we have the red one. These spices, and even we have garlic. We buy garlic and then we process it and become in a powder type. These spices, like the one of shatta, we bought it from the market. Sometimes if we don't have harvest good, we buy it from the market and then we process it with the same machine like that one, and then after that we package it like this, and then also we take it to supermarkets, and people really like it because it is original, it is organic. People used to take it, we take it to supermarket inside Juba town. So this is how we make it this. Also, during harvest time, okra, we used to buy the raw one. Sometimes we harvest from our garden of the group and then we process it. We take it, after processing all of them, and then we put it also on this container, and then we take it out for business, for people to go and buy. This one should be making a sauce direct. It's not small. You have to put this quantity according to the family size, the people. This okra, this container, it was very attractive before, but it is coming from far. We used to brought it from Ghana, and it's too far. Sometimes to connect them is not easy. So another time we get out of the shortage of the stock, and then we fail to find somebody who can supply us with this one. That is why we come to our neighbor here, Uganda, which is near. Then we change this container from this one to this red one because it is available and it is near. It's not too much costing. This one, it will cost us a lot of money. When we are making costing, we get very small profit. That is why we prefer now we are using this, but it still is saving the same purpose. It is working very well. Now this group, we are 64, but due to the corona and the COVID-19 era, we are 64, and Minister of Health here prevent people not to work in many in the group. So we are now remain like 15, and this 15 even we divide us into five for each processing or for each work group in the center. And it's become very difficult now for them to benefit as before. But when the fund came, at least we are able, we say now, as we are going to stay at home, it's better, let us buy these seeds and we supply them and they grow in their different families. And that product of the vegetable, they take it direct to the market, they sell it, and they bring money for themselves. We don't take anything from them because we use the fund who was given to us by the African Development Fund. So that money helps them really, and they are able to support their families, because before they rely totally on the group work. But after the corona, of course, as I said, they now depend, this how we solve this problem. We giving them the seeds and they're producing the seeds, and that product, they have like they have sorghum. We give them sorghum, and then we give them cow beans, and then we give them sukuma wiki, and they are taking them now to the market. They're selling them, and they get a lot of money at least to feed their families as before the pandemic. They had to rely on the organization. We start this thing of processing in 2017. And we started selling it within here. Eventually, in 2018, 19, especially 19, most of the people know that we are producing this. And some of our people, of course, this cassava leaf, our people like it, but they don't know how to take it from here, who are abroad. So when they knew about it, they order. Some of our friends who have people in Nairobi, in Canada, They will make order, and then we process for them, and then they will take it. Because it's very easy, even though it is still illegal because we did not register with those quality control. The process is still we're under process. We did not register it full because we not allow for us to export things. But it's been taken in the way of friendly with with our friends. They took it when they are traveling. They took it to our friends, and we really get market, and there's high demand. Only because of this pandemic, now this thing are not going out, and people traveling when it was closed, and then it became a problem. Even some of them we produced, and it was not sent because all the way it was closed. So this is how we make it since that time up to now. But the client say it is okay. During the corona pandemic time, we really get a lot of challenges. First of all, from the beginning of the year, we ran out of the packaging materials. Then we send our money to Kampala so that they are supposed to bring these containers to us. When we send the money, the first one to send, and then coronavirus measures was applied, and all the way is closed. Since February, they came in August. So it's really affect us. Even though we want to process it and send it to our customers here, but we have no containers. When it comes, all people have forgotten that we have been making these things. So all the way it is closed. This is concerning our production. Another effect is that we used to come here many, and then we process this for 2 days, 3 days. But because of the pandemic, they don't allow people to get together. All people are scared, and everybody stay at home so that we will not be affected with the sickness. That is why we create another situation that at least 5 of us should come, and then we make a social distance, and then we stay far away to each other, as we have seen when we are now on that table. And this affects us because the product will come less. It will not be many. Only like this one, ginger, and this shutter, because of the machine and because of the fund, that is why at least solve our problem, but not fully, because some of our members also, they lost their jobs here due to that pandemic. So this is some of the pandemic problem affected our production. And sometimes our customers, they wanted the product, and the product is not there because of the containers, because of the quantity they are less before we bought the machine. So all this affect our work.
Kuru Ku Wate. حاجات ده اليوم مثلا معلومة في راديو، دعاية في راديو، أنا أسمع في راديو، فأنا حاول جالا حتى أنا جاي محل تومون ده، يعني جاي بيقوم عندي اشتغل شغل ده، يعني حاول تشيله أنا بيا منوع، أنا رجري حاجات دي. فزي مثلا زي كندوده، يعني مثلا أنا كان اشتري كندوده زي ده، أنا أشيله بكون أنا سهل، لأن أنا زول جدور فوق كشغل. هو بيكون سهل ليه؟ لأن أنا بشيله طوالي، أنا بكون مويه سخن، أنا بحط كندوده فوقه. بزمن بسيط كندوده بيكون خلاص استوى نجي. بعد ذاك أنا بحط فوقه بقى أي حاجة وأي حاجة تانية بتطلع في زمن ساعة ما الناس اللي صباح. هي أول حاجة اللي أنا بحطه فوقه. زي برودكت زي هو ده كورفولوبيا، كورفولوبيا وين؟ كورفولوبيا اللي هو ذاك اللي هنا قال سكت زي ده. كورفولوبيا ده فريق توما في كورفولوبيا الفريش فيه، لأن ده كان ناشف، ده مواد الغذائية ده بيكون كله جوا هنا، كل ما أنت كان جرها كابو تبلغه طعمته براه بيكون حلو، طعمته بيكون كويس، لأن ما فوق شنو مادة، ما فوق مادة حافظة عشان يجيب له زول مشكلة، يعني كويس. مثلا زي ويكا ده، ويكا ده أو شطة بالنسبة للمطعم، لزول مطعم يكون كويس، لأن ويكا ده هم دقوه بطريقة كويس وحافظوه في كونتينر كويس، يعني هو بقدر شيله طوالي وبقدر شنو يوز طوالي وبعمل بأكل، وبيكون مقدم شنو للزبون، بيكون له صاحب، من برا جوجو برا غربالو برا ممكن بشيل زمن لكن ده اوريدي جاهز وبطريقه نظيف وبقدر اشيله طوالي شنو وباخده في شنو في اكل وبقدر اقدم للزبون والشطه دي برضه هو كويس يعني بيكون له شنو وقتيا كده صباح كده يعني مثلا زمن الفطور وبقدر اشيله طوالي وبحلله في ناي في كونتينر وبقدر اوزع لشنو للناس والباقي بحفظه ليوم الثاني يعني من شطه بيدوقوا مرات يلا بيكوتوا يلا بينون صباح شكل كده بيكون براو لكن ده بيكون احسن أنا ده بيكون كويس حفظوه كويس ولمدته معقول يعني 6 شهور بيكون كويس صالح ومثلا في بيت برضه كويس انت بيكون عنده مناسبة انت بيكون عنده ضيوف انت بيكون عنده يعني زمن انت جيت تدير امر اكل تاكل تبشيل بيه فوق حبة بمعلقة تحط لك في اكل وتبعته.
أنا اسمي تاي أنجلا بنستو لاكو أنا عضو في كورو كو واتي وأنا من المستفيدين تا كورو كو واتي في الزراعة يوسف نسيت تجيبوا لنا بذور وأنواع البذور لنا عندي اللي هو تا خضروات عندي خضرة عندي لوبيا عندي بيربيرة عندي طماطم عندي أسود ده بذور اليوسف نسيت بيه لنا أنا كمزارع زراعة هو عمود الفقري في اقتصاد كدولة فأنا كمزارع أنا استفيد بالبذور ده البذور ده أنا خرجه أنا ودي في السوق وأنا استفيد بالقروش ده كمان نشيله مثال زي خضرة أنا كنت وقية خضرة فواتا أنا زرع في وقية خضرة أنا أقدر لقوا 5000 في وقية ده بمعنى أنا استفيد 5000 ده ما تعين ودي لأسرة أنا أقدر دفع باقي قروش سجنة مدرسة أنا دفع فوقه وأنا أقدر لقوا أكل فوقه يعني وأعملوا إنجاز كويس في فود سيكوريتي في الأسرة ده استفادة تاعي. في النهاية في نشاطات كله تا يوز انيشيتيف اللي هو قدم لنا خدمات كله أننا ككورو كو واتي نستفيد استفادة كامل ليوز انيشيتيف لأنه دي لنا إنجاز في حياتنا وغيره حالتنا في بيت فأنا بتمنى ليوز انيشيتيف كده هو موقف دعم تو لكورو كو واتي لأنه كورو كو واتي كله بقى بيان له كده الدعم كورو كو واتي أكتر من ده وشكرا.